Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl, Tanya Weeders, for Hidden in Plain Sight Subliminals. Hope all is well. Listen, I didn't even intend on hopping on here and putting this out today, but it is what it is. I'm so very grateful for World King. If you don't know about World King here on YouTube, I don't know what your problem is. So just bounce on over there, subscribe, tell him I sent you. He has some wonderful content that he put up just this morning. And I want us to really hone in on this question. I want us to tackle this as a collective, because one of the questions, most frequently asked questions that I get when I have discussions about this is, how soon or how quickly will my whatever I want manifest? And that answer is always cut and dry. It depends on you. It depends on where you are. It depends on how entrenched you are in your situation, your scenario, your confusion. And the more desperate you are, the more you need to understand. The more desperate you are for wanting information or wanting your desire to manifest, here's what you need to know. The more you ask how long it's going to take, pushes it back longer. It pushes it back further. It makes it longer. Listen, it's not important how long it's going to take. It is for you to recognize that you need to live in or believe in. That's what belief is, living in what you truly have faith in, what should happen in your life, what should manifest in your life. When you start switching your mentality from, I got to get this, to I already have it, and the way that you manifest already having it is planning for it. What are you going to do now that? How's life different for you now that what you've asked for has been made manifest? That's how you push it. Now, I'm going to show you another secret that's really, really cool. And that secret is, your emotions are everything. And the beauty of being in a quote unquote desperate situation, and I struggle to say that because I don't struggle to say it because my will is preventing me from using that word and pushing it on you. We talk about Frederick Douglass, who says, without struggle there is no progress, but they don't read the entirety of what he said. Life is not struggle, and if you have identified your life with struggle, then that's why you're struggling, and you will continue to until you get off the struggle bus. And the way for you to do that is to use your emotions to push you through. It is motion and energy, but you're keeping your emotions bent up or pent up instead of pushing them into your manifestation. So I have to slow down when I talk, because when I get really excited, there's two things. When I get really excited, I talk really, really fast. But my personality is such that I actually go in coming out. You know, I get on stage to get off stage, to say what I got to say. 1, 2, 3, boom, hit you in the face, and you better use it while you can. Use it while you are listening. So what I want you to do from this point forward, as I'm speaking, I want you to feel every single word I'm saying to you, because this is going to help you move forward. The young man was saying earlier about this, you know, it's like a push-pull effect that we enter into willingly when we begin to ask, how long is this going to take? How long is this going to take? And every time you ask that question, you get pushed backwards. That date gets pushed further away from you. I want you to understand that everything you desire, you deserve. I need you to understand that your future is standing there with outstretched arms waiting for you to be pulled in, right? I want you to stop asking for things, requesting things, desiring things because you want to get away from something. But rather, I want you to run towards what you want and run towards what you really desire, because guess what? The fact that you recognize that you don't have it means that you know that you are entitled to it. So that feeling of quote unquote missing out on something is something that can be changed just like that. Your desires are yours. Yeah, that's it. Your desires are yours. When I think about things like that, I think about Big Red from the Five Heartbeats. And these are, if you've never seen it, it's really a good movie. And it's about these five guys who are from nowhere. And they basically come up, they're mega superstars, and they get caught up in the game of the music industry. And one of the things that they get you with is giving you cars and homes and all of this stuff. And so they come outside. Somebody says, listen, Big Red wants to see you outside. He's in the garage or in the parking lot. They go to the parking lot, and Big Red is sitting on top of all of these cars that are like, the primary colors, red, blue, yellow, green. And he stands out with his arms like this, like, what color you want? That's what I'm saying when I say to you, your desires are yours. And you have to give yourself permission to receive it. What's permission? Well, look at the word permission. You have to give yourself the authority to know, consider, and understand that whatever you're looking for, whatever you're wanting, whatever you want to manifest, they better be for your mission in life. They better be underlining what you're on this planet for. Because if they're not, you better get in line. And some of us need to get in line with what our purpose is before anything comes to us. There are certain things that I learned at this age that if I knew them when I was 20 years old, I'd probably be in jail. I'd probably be in prison. I'd probably ruin some people's lives. So you have to rest with the fact that there are just some things that come to you when they're supposed to come to you. Some of you had no idea that you would be listening to me today. You don't know me from Boo Boo the Fool. And the reason why I have appeared is because the student is ready. When the student is ready, the master will appear, or the teacher will appear. And I come to tell you that it's time for you to use every emotion that you have, especially like this nervous energy of I gotta have. I'm telling you, you have it. So now what? Now that you have it, what you gonna do? Y'all seen them, right? What you gonna do? What are you going to do with what you have? And if you live in, now that I have this, this is how my life has changed. This is what I'm doing today. And it's not about the money, because you're not saying, okay, I'm spending my money doing this. No. How are you spending your time? Who are you spending that time with? How does it make you feel to be able to do that? Because guess what? That's really what you're looking for. Because if you look on that list of what you would be doing, you would see that is something that you know that you would do because some incarnation or some other way in your life you have been able to do that. You have been able to identify with luxury and opulence. You have been able to identify with going in the store and never having to worry about whether your card has money on it or not, or whether it will be declined, that you can go in and you can get whatever you want. Where would you get that from unless you've been there before? You remember when you first got your first credit card, it was like, swipe, yeah. And then the bill came and you was like, oh, I got to pay this back. So that's what you want. You need to focus on what you're going to do after that. It's just like the lottery, and why most of us don't win. And it's a blessing that we don't win, because you haven't put down what would you do on the other side of that. How many people would you help? How many people would you bypass? How much time would you get back or gain back? And in that time, what would you be doing? That's how you manifest. Now, what came to me as I was listening to World King today, he partnered with someone I believe called Budha Billionaire, and he talked about that asking the question, that burning the question. Always know, the question being, how long does it take to manifest? Here it is. You are the reason why it's not manifesting. And this is so crucial. You are the reason why it's not manifesting. You are the reason why it's not moving forward. You are the reason, because you're not asking the real question, which is, why am I not manifesting? Oh, I feel that in my heart. Why am I not manifesting? And you know what I want to tell you? You are manifesting. You're manifesting more questions. You're manifesting more questions to ask rather than declaring and decreeing. This is happening to me, and this is happening to me right now. This is coming forth for me, and it's coming forth for me right now. I don't care what I see. I don't care what the people say. I don't care. It's in my life right now. Whatever it takes in me, or whatever it takes for me to get from point A to point B, we gonna do it. Hold on for 1 second. Oh, I'm just having a cough attack. So, while Buddha Billionaire was speaking this morning, it just dropped in my spirit. You need to become a master of all the mayhem in your life. You need to become a master of the mayhem in your life. And the second part of that is you need to become a master manipulator of all the mayhem in your life. Whatever it is that's driving you to these videos, whatever it is that's driving you to want to manifest something, the way that you do it is you manipulate masterfully all of the mayhem in your life right now. Embrace it and say, you know what? I'm glad you're in my life, because now that this nonsense is in my life, now I know what I'm entitled to. Now I know that I'm bigger than this. Now I know that I'm better than this. And I take these emotions and I use it. Let me tell you, I'm going to give you a perfect example of how things work. Last year, we found out that a young girl that I had grown up with in church, or actually she was a little younger than me, she was in the hospital, and I got word that she was sick, and I was like, oh no, not her. Like, are you kidding me? And this is a girl who had gone through so much, and she's right at the cusp of just breaking everything open, going back to school, graduating with her daughter, doing the hell out of her business. And when I mean doing the hell out of it, I mean anything that's not like God in her business. She was like kicking the devil in the back of the throat, right? And she's in the hospital laid up on a ventilator. And it wasn't COVID. That's the thing. It wasn't COVID. And so we went into prayer for her. And I was so angry. I was like, how dare you? How dare you get this girl? I went off. And the report came back maybe 2 days later, off the ventilator, walking out of the hospital. To God be the glory. We had encircled that girl in love, concern, prayers. We're like, no, you're not going to she's not going out like this. I don't care I don't care what was on the agenda. She's not going out. So what I'm saying is you can use that upset. You can use that disappointment. You can use that negative energy in order to bring out something positive. And you can look at celebrities galore that will tell you some of the, especially comedians, that have gone through some stuff that you wouldn't even imagine. You wouldn't even know to think of some of the pain that they have gone through. And they have made millions of dollars by telling their stories and becoming what? Master manipulators of the mayhem in their life. That's how you expedite. That's how you upgrade your system immediately, right? So you're thinking that the thing needs to be manifested. Oh, come on, God. It's you that needs to be manifested. The real you, the master manipulator, needs to come forth. And when you learn, and see that word manipulation or manipulator, let me tell you something. It sounds negative, but you are manually changing and shifting the way you think. And when you take control of what you think, no, I don't care. I don't care what I see. This is what I know. What I know is this desire would not be here unless it was mine in the first place. And the fact that it is not manifested into the material world means there's something in me that got to shift. So I take ownership and I give myself permission to bring forth exactly what I said. I don't care whether it's money. I don't care whether it's a house. I don't care whether it's the lottery. I don't care what it is. Some of you don't even want anything big. It's like, okay, listen, I need to make sure that my bills are paid every month. My word and my decree on your life right now is that not only will you have to pay month by month, I declare unto you, you will pay your bills a year in advance so that you really know what it is to enjoy the incoming into your life every month. So you don't have to see your money coming out every 30 days. No, I decree and declare unto you, and I want you to receive it. If you want to just have your bills go, you know, the money come out, you see the money go back out as soon as it comes in, that's you. But for those of you who really want to enjoy 30 and 31 days, not seeing anything come out of your account, right? So you can see more coming in and coming in and coming in. And for some of us and most of us, you need to make room for the money to come in. So I decree unto you right now, for all of you who are looking, for all of you who will receive, because that's the word of God. This is not for people who don't want to receive it. This is for people whosoever will. I declare and decree unto you that whatever you want for the month, that you have it for the year, you pay it in advance. So now you can enjoy 30 days and not having to worry about anything except becoming and manifesting you. Become a master manipulator of the mayhem in your life, your emotions, and put your emotions in motion so they can drive manifestation of what you really want. Because at the end of it, what you really want is you anyway. How do I know? Anytime I walked into a home that I wanted, any time, whether it's a house, whether it's a car, every time, and people, you will attest to it. You walk in and you know that it's yours. You walk in and you know, because everything, and you'll hear yourself say, yeah, this is me. Yeah, I can see myself in that. And I dare you, if you start doing that by saying, okay, I want a certain amount of money. Yeah, I can see myself with this amount of money. I can see myself doing this, and that, and that. That is triggering the atmosphere that you need for not only your manifestation to come true, but for you to come alive in it. When you begin imagining and seeing and declaring and decreeing, yeah, I'm going to put that over there. I can have my couch over here. I can have my screens right here. You're already in it. You are creating deja vu. And when you begin to imagine, when you begin to create from the place of absolute certainty, which is right dead center in your desires, you own it. That's how long it's going to take. Be blessed. I'll see you in a minute. If you want more information about this, go to ecmgroups.com/hip subliminals. I'll put the link below so that you can understand exactly what I'm talking about here. It's free training that's involved as well. But you have to be able to understand and know forever that the things that you want, whether it's a job, whether it's an interview, or whether it is, just getting yourself in the right mindset, it's already in you. Everything that you want is in you, and that is the absolute truth. And if you want more training on that, if you want me to talk to you more about that, I can jump on here at any time. So y'all say yes, make comments in the comments, say come on, preach, black girl. Listen, it is what it is. So I will talk to you later on. God bless you, and go ahead and manifest thyself.